Join us as we unravel 5 amazing maritime mysteries. But before we begin, keep a lookout for a hidden Easter egg in today's video. Comment below where you found it. Now let's set sail into these mysteries. Number 1. The Star Tiger. The Star Tiger was a British Avro Tudor IV passenger aircraft that vanished on January 30, 1948, while flying from the Azores to Bermuda. Operated by British South American Airways, BSAA, the plane was part of a fleet tasked with transatlantic operations post-World War II. At the time, commercial aviation was still in its infancy, and flights were often fraught with risk due to underdeveloped technology, navigation limitations, and unpredictable weather. The aircraft had departed from Santa Maria in the Azores with 25 people on board, including passengers and crew. The pilot, Captain Brian W. McMillan, was an experienced aviator with a history of military service, adding an air of reliability to the flight. Interestingly, the Star Tiger was flying at a relatively low altitude of 2,000 feet to take advantage of tailwinds, a common practice at the time despite the risks of turbulence and weather instability. Theories. 1. Weather-related catastrophe. The weather was notoriously bad during the flight. A combination of strong winds, turbulence, and possible ice formation could have caused the aircraft to lose control or suffer structural failure. Flying at such a low altitude increased the risks of encountering sudden downdrafts or severe turbulence, possibly leading to a crash into the ocean. 2. Mechanical failure. The Avro Tudor IV was a modified wartime bomber, not initially designed for commercial passenger service. Maintenance logs indicate that the aircraft had persistent engine issues, and one engine was underperforming at the time of the flight. A mechanical failure mid-flight could have crippled the plane, leaving it unable to maintain altitude. 3. Pilot error. Although Captain McMillan was experienced, fatigue and navigational challenges may have played a role. Navigating across the Atlantic with limited instruments in turbulent weather was a daunting task. Even minor miscalculations could have been disastrous. 4. Bermuda Triangle connection. While not a scientifically grounded theory, the Star Tiger's disappearance contributed to the mythos of the Bermuda Triangle. Proponents of this theory suggest magnetic anomalies, extraterrestrial interference, or other mysterious forces caused the disappearance. Legacy. The disappearance of the Star Tiger, along with the loss of the Avro Tudor IV Star Ariel the following year, led to significant scrutiny of BSAA's operations. It highlighted the need for more reliable aircraft and better navigation systems in commercial aviation. The incident also cemented the Bermuda Triangle as a site of mystery in popular culture, sparking countless books, documentaries, and theories. Number 2. The SS Montrose. The SS Montrose was a steam-powered passenger ship built in 1897 by the William Denny and Brothers Shipyard in Scotland. Operated by the Canadian Pacific Railway Company, the vessel was primarily used for transatlantic voyages between Europe and North America. At 3,608 gross tons, it was a relatively modest ship compared to the giants of its era but was lauded for its efficiency and reliability. The Montrose gained notoriety in 1910 during a routine voyage from Antwerp to Quebec. Among its passengers were Dr. Hawley Harvey Crippen, a mild-mannered homeopath accused of murdering his wife, Cora, and Ethel Leneve, his mistress, disguised as a boy. The couple had fled England after Cora's dismembered remains were discovered in their cellar. Theories. 1. Early forensics and Crippen's capture. The Montrose became the site of one of the first cases solved using wireless telegraphy. Captain Henry Kendall recognized Crippen and Leneve from wanted posters and sent a wireless message to Scotland Yard. This act of communication was groundbreaking for law enforcement, and detectives intercepted the couple upon arrival in Quebec. 2. Cultural impact of the Crippen case. While not a theory, the event highlighted the Montrose's role in revolutionizing international law enforcement. The ship's involvement in this sensational case made headlines worldwide, and the story was dramatized in books, plays, and films for decades. Legacy. The SS Montrose continued service until World War I, when it was converted into a troopship. It was later sold for scrap in 1922, but its association with the Crippen case left an indelible mark on maritime history. The vessel demonstrated how technology could enhance law enforcement and inspired further innovations in transatlantic communication. Number 3. The RMS Laconia. The RMS Laconia was a Cunard Line passenger liner launched in 1921, designed to carry passengers and mail between Europe and North America. At 19,695 tons, it was a significant vessel for its time, combining luxury accommodations with robust engineering. During World War II, the Laconia was requisitioned as a troopship. On September 12, 1942, while carrying 2,732 people, including Allied soldiers, Italian POWs, and civilians, the ship was torpedoed by German U-boat U-156 off the coast of West Africa. Theories. 1. Humanitarian dilemma. After the attack, U-156's commander, Werner Hartenstein, realized the ship carried civilians and POWs. In an unprecedented act, he surfaced his submarine and began rescuing survivors, even calling for Allied assistance via open radio. The Laconia order, issued afterward, banned such humanitarian actions by German submarines, further intensifying the war's brutality. 2. The Wolfpack myth. Some historians speculate that Hartenstein's actions were part of a propaganda effort to portray the Kriegsmarine as humane. However, the subsequent Laconia order contradicts this theory, suggesting his actions were a personal moral decision rather than a strategic one. Legacy. The Laconia incident highlighted the complex moral choices faced during wartime. It remains a poignant reminder of the human cost of conflict and the potential for compassion even in the direst circumstances. Number 4. The SS Irex. The SS Irex was a British iron-hulled sailing vessel built in 1889. It was designed to transport goods and passengers across long distances, particularly between Europe and the Americas. On January 24, 1890, the ship ran aground off the Isle of Wight during its maiden voyage, en route to Rio de Janeiro. The vessel was carrying a cargo of steel rails and cement, and heavy weather conditions contributed to its grounding. The crew of 36 men was rescued by the local lifeboat service, an operation lauded for its bravery. Theories. 1. Navigational errors. Poor visibility and lack of advanced navigation systems likely caused the Irex to veer off course. The crew may have underestimated the strength of the currents or miscalculated their position relative to the coast. 2. Structural weakness. Some maritime historians suggest that the iron hull may have been poorly constructed, leading to reduced seaworthiness. The storm may have exposed these flaws, hastening the ship's demise. Legacy. The Irex's grounding led to increased scrutiny of iron-hulled vessels and their seaworthiness, influencing future ship designs. Number 5. The Gloriana. The Gloriana was a British royal barge commissioned in 2012 for Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. Modelled after 18th-century barges, the vessel was a testament to British craftsmanship, featuring ornate carvings and gold leaf details. While it was primarily a ceremonial vessel, the Gloriana represented a nod to Britain's maritime heritage and the enduring role of watercraft in royal ceremonies. Theories. 1. Maritime symbolism. Some argue that the Gloriana was designed to evoke nostalgia and reinforce Britain's maritime legacy during a time of political and cultural change. 2. Cultural impact. The vessel has sparked debates about the relevance of royal pomp and pageantry in the modern era, serving as a focal point for discussions on national identity. Legacy. The Gloriana remains a symbol of British tradition, participating in various royal and public events. Its construction and use have inspired renewed interest in maritime craftsmanship and ceremonial vessels. Conclusion. Throughout history, each vessel we've explored, the Star Tiger, the SS Montrose, the RMS Laconia, the SS Irex, and the Gloriana, has contributed uniquely to our understanding of maritime and aviation challenges, triumphs, and tragedies. From groundbreaking technological achievements to catastrophic disasters, these stories remind us of humanity's enduring ambition to conquer the seas and skies. The Star Tiger represents the mysteries of early aviation, its disappearance woven into the enigmatic tapestry of the Bermuda Triangle. The SS Montrose showcased how maritime advancements helped shape modern law enforcement, its role in the Crippen case cementing its place in history. Meanwhile, the RMS Laconia serves as a harrowing reminder of war's human cost and the rare glimmers of compassion in the darkest times. The SS Irex reflects the perils faced by sailors navigating treacherous waters in an era before modern navigation aids, and the Gloriana embodies a celebration of tradition, craftsmanship, and cultural heritage. Each story, whether shrouded in mystery or celebrated for its legacy, offers valuable lessons. They compel us to honor the sacrifices, innovations, and human spirit that have shaped maritime and aviation history. These tales, filled with intrigue, courage, and sometimes tragedy, remind us that the journey is as significant as the destination. Thank you for joining us on this voyage through history. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us uncover even more fascinating stories from the depths of our shared past. Until next time, safe travels and smooth seas.